Now time for the real carnage. The pistons. So, piston number 1, decent, doesn't look too bad. Then we get to piston number 2. Yeah, so piston number 2 was the failure point, or cylinder number 2. Absolutely destroyed. And another thing, the wrist pin on this piston is super stiff. Like, if you get this one over here, moves around super easy, has room back and forth. Even the rod is messed, like horrible. So yeah, and all of the pistons have scoring on the sides. Cylinder number 2 is a failure point. That's what seized the motor. Cylinder 3, really bad. Cylinder 4, even worse than number 3. Yeah, I don't know why cylinder 1 is decent and other ones are trashed. Oh yeah, another thing on cylinder 2, these rod bolts are definitely stretched or warped or something, because the end cap, or the rod end I mean, does not want to come on and off very easily. The rest of them move on and off really easily. This one takes a lot of work to get it off and on. And you can see we got the main girdle and the crank out. These bearings are, they're not good, but they're definitely need to be replaced. And the, oh, you can't see it, but the only bad part of the crank where the rods meet is cylinder 2, which would make sense because it's spun. The rest of them look alright. Number 1 looks pretty alright. Well, obviously they probably need polishing, but cylinder 1 looks alright. Cylinder 2 is trashed. You can't really see the bad part. The bad part's on the other side. Cylinder 3 is alright, and cylinder 4 is alright. Yeah. So where the block meets the main bearings are alright. I don't think those need to be machined. Obviously, I'm not a professional, but bearings didn't spin on the mains, so that's good. I don't know if I need to get the top or bottom machined, like the flat pieces, but crankshaft will definitely need to be machined because of this. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys when we're doing something. I'm not really doing anything right now, obviously. We already got everything out, and sorry I didn't film it, but I just wanted to get it done. I wanted to figure out what happened, and now we know. Cylinder number 2. Alright, we're back. It's the next day. I got everything pushed over a little bit more this way. So today I'm gonna clean out the engine bay, which I forgot I put my hood back on top here, so I have to get that off. But I'm gonna clean that disgusting engine bay because I don't really have anything else to do. I just gotta get the crankshaft machine, so I'd have to find a machine shop. I'm probably gonna be waiting on that for a while, so things to do while we're waiting for that to be machined and parts and stuff. Basically just be doing a lot of cleaning, and then after done cleaning we're gonna be painting some stuff, like the block. I'm gonna paint it either satin or gloss black. 1, so it looks like nicer, and 2, so shit like this doesn't get stuck on it really easily. Might paint the head like an OEM looking silver, unless I can get it like really clean, like all this shit, and this corrosion right here. I don't know how that happened, but unless I get this looking like really, really clean, I'm probably gonna paint it like OEM looking aluminum color. And then some stuff on the car, I'm gonna paint like this. Like this is literally supposed to be black. Hey look, you can see the black paint that's like barely left on here. I'm gonna paint this satin black along with the front ones because they're faded too. Just some little things to do while waiting for obviously the crank and parts to come in, because I don't want to be sitting here doing nothing. Try to be productive, I guess. I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, got it pushed in the one. So now I'm gonna get the hood off and yeah, get the oven cleaner out and start spraying this thing down. This one's already empty. Alright. Fucking disgusting, dude. Time to get her cleaned up. By the way, I very much recommend wearing a mask because this shit is toxic if you breathe it in. Found that out the hard way yesterday. Then you have to shake it a lot or else it won't come out like foam. Yeah, you did not want to breathe this shit in, trust me. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll get you back, guys. Catch up with you guys after I'm done filming it. Alright, I got 2 cans sprayed down in here. Seems like it's working pretty good. And now I'm gonna start hosing it off. Damn, that's actually insane. Like already like 100 times better. Obviously there's still like some stuff, but it is fucking amazing what that did already. Damn. I'm actually like really impressed how well this worked. I just look at back here. That's crazy. Like, obviously shit like this probably needs some scrubbing because this is like really thick. And obviously down here too, but like even that got clean. AC compressor is actually silver instead of completely black now. And look at the ABS over here too. It's actually crazy. I got my boof ass shoes wet, but yeah, this is looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and then I'll like stand in there with the bucket and start scrubbing shit. You can see here before, like all these streaks and stuff. This is where I try to use like brake cleaner to try to get the strut towers looking nice. Yeah, this is crazy. Obviously it looks good, mainly because it's wet, but like still, it's a lot cleaner. All right, I'll get back to you. All right, well, I'm back. I got these delivered a few days ago, but I'm gonna put them in right now. Yeah, stock spoiler things. Looks like shit. Is shit. Anyway, happy that Nissan still makes these because I was pissed as fuck when I broke them. And I've had my hatch cover, not been able to use it because I broke these two clips right here. Probably need a screwdriver to get that out, but yeah, I got some new ones. I should probably order an alternator bolt from these guys too, but yeah, I'm gonna put those in and then pull my hatch cover out and get that back here again. Took a lot more effort than I thought using a plastic prying thing, and it kind of scratched it up a little bit. It's not that noticeable, but that was actually a pain in the ass because the old plastic is hella hard and brittle. That's why they broke. Oh yeah, these should be. Oh yeah, goes in like butter, dude. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get that hatch cover and I'm gonna put it back on. Look at that. Got the hatch cover back. Here's the old one on the other side. The back of it actually broke off. So now I got the hatch cover back. So much nicer. Anyway, now we're gonna get back to doing this. Now that it's dry, still looks pretty good. It's not bad. I definitely need to get all the grime out over here in these areas, but yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that. Alright, got some shit over here. This might scratch up the paint. It is soft, but one of my friend's sisters used the back of a sponge on the hood of his old car and it fucked up his paint. But maybe I'll just use this for like the AC compressor and stuff like that. Maybe the transmission and like this, probably. Alright. I'm just gonna spray some like on areas where there's still stuff, and then I'm gonna scrub it with the brushes. So yeah. Alright, so I've been using the brushes, and on the paint, it's not really getting rid of anything, and it's actually making a bunch of like micro scratches. So I'm not gonna be too worried about that, scrubbing the paint at least. I'm only gonna use the scrubber on like stuff like this and this and this to get like the grime off, and also on the subframe because that definitely needs to be scrubbed. There's no way of getting around that unless I had a pressure washer. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a second coat of the oven cleaner in the whole engine bay and then just scrub the parts that need the scrubbing besides the paint. So yeah, I'll do that. Alright, I used everything left in those 2 cans. Now I'm gonna get scrubbing on everything besides the paint. So yeah, alright, I scrubbed everything that I could down. This water is filthy. I'm gonna give this John a rinse. Yeah. Looking nice. Still some areas that didn't turn out the way I wanted, but I could worry about that later. I got all of the big chunks off of the subframe and it looks a lot better, but there's still stuff like this that's stuck on there. So I'll have to, once this dries, probably not today, but like later on, I'll scrub everything down with the pad while I'm in the engine bay. I don't know how I'm gonna get this stuff out, but I'll try. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like 100 times better than it was before. Like the brake booster, top of it looks really good. Bottom of it is like a little bit rusty because it was actually leaking brake fluid out of the master. So the brake fluid obviously damages paint really bad, so it took off the paint down there and on the frame rail down here a little bit. Yeah, that's why that's all new. But anyway, yeah, it's looking a lot better. I'm happy with it, even though it didn't come out pristine. I only spent like $8 at the dollar store to clean this up, so I'm not even mad. Way better than it was before, so can't be mad. So yeah, I'll I'll be back when I'm doing something. Just kind of screwing around out here a little bit with the scrubber pad things. I forgot what they're called. I've been using it on the plastic and it kind of smooths it out, even though it is like leaving very small streaks. Like you can feel it, like it's way smoother. Like over here, it's way smoother. I don't know if I'd recommend doing it, but like I started doing it over here a little bit. You can see the difference. These are actually plastic too, and I did it on here and it actually looks pretty good. Yeah, just little things, you know. Just wanted to test it out, see if I find any uses for this. I don't, this might be able to do it on here, but I would definitely tape it first. Actually this might be paint. Yeah, I think it is paint. It's just bad up here because it's faded. Yeah, it's paint. I could see the metal. I don't know if it's metal, but actually here, I don't think that's paint, is it? I know you could buy, I don't know if you could buy new ones of these, but you could buy carbon fiber ones. So I'm assuming that, yeah, it's plastic. So I might be able to use this on there. I don't know. Most people just repaint these, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. So it doesn't really matter that I'm using this and scratching it because I'm gonna repaint it anyway. This definitely came out better. Just gotta paint the metal parts. Yep. All right, well, get back to you guys when I'm doing something else. I don't know why, but the return just started pissing fuel out. Oh, yeah, it's still pissing. Hunter's running to get a hose clamp. It's all fuel. By the way, it's the next day, and it's a little smoky out. I think it's fine. It's pretty epic. We're gonna get this hose clamp on here, and then we're gonna push the car out on the street. Yeah. Dang it, dude. The fucking fuel is like dried and it made everything get spots on it.
Yeah, well, my lawn's dead.
That's not gonna work. I already tried putting a bolt in the other one and it didn't work.
Well, I don't have a hose clamp.
How do you not have a hose clamp? Well, then get a big one. This is very epic. Bruh. The fuel got on everything and it made spots everywhere. Dang it. Whatever. Bro, that's plenty big. Let's get it.
Oh, you're doing that?
Yeah, what'd you think I was doing?
Bruh. R.I.P. lawn.
Dude, you gotta film for me. Come on. Be a good cameraman.
I'm not filming you naked, Ryan.
You didn't have to tell him I was naked.
You've been naked in all the videos you made.
Actually, one, I was in my boxers. Wow, there you go. That's probably good enough. Very epic. Alright. Alright, we're gonna push the car out to the street now. It's the next day, I think. I lost track. And I never filmed the outro, and I just happened to be at Hunter's house.
And I bought a car for $1,200.
Yeah, it's over there somewhere. You guys will get to see that in the next video. So basically, the conclusion we've came to of what to do next is either get another engine, another KA24DE, or just another bottom end. So then I could just put my head and everything on a new bottom end and keep this engine and rebuild it so it's like really nice. Eventually do a turbo KA. So I just have a stock KA in my car and then I'll have this engine to like build, which I don't know if I want to do that, but it's an option. And the other thing we could do is try to find someone who's parting out an engine and has a crankshaft that's in good condition, or get it machined for this one journal. Because all the other ones look fine. Just cylinder 2. It's the one that spun and it's all fucked. But it's like $100-something to get it machined probably. And then I have to get bearings too. So, oh yeah, and I need to get rods. So I need rods, bearings, and a machine crankshaft, or a used one out of someone else's car, or a new bottom end, or just a whole new engine. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. Gimme. Hey, you should put that in your car. Hey guys, try to guess. Try to guess what car it is. It's that one right there. Try to guess what it is. In shitty iPhone, low light camera quality. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, the cylinder walls also need to be honed because there's literally no cross hatching whatsoever. If you're wondering what all that dried shit is in there, it's oven cleaner that I didn't clean off. But so yeah,
This is like triple the size your fuel filter.
yeah, pretty much.
I don't know if I trust this.
Why?
Because it's Napa.
Frickin' Napa. Gross. Alright, so option 1, bottom end. Put that head on it and throw it in the car. Option 2, a whole nother KA. Throw that in the car.
Find Ryan a motor.
Yeah. Option 3, polish and grind that crankshaft. And then buy a OEM spec bottom end kit. So it comes with pistons, piston rings, rods, main and rod bearings. What do you want it running, like 20 pounds of boost or something?
I'm just saying it's probably garbage.
It's literally OEM spec. It can't be any worse than what that is. Dude, this video is gonna be so fucking long. There's so many long clips. Okay, new bottom end. Okay, new bottom end, new motor, polished crankshaft and bottom end kit, used crankshaft and bottom end kit. Option 5. Hey, what's option 5?
Sell your car.
Option 5. Get rid of the shit box and get a different one.
$6 grand.
Alright guys, shit box for sale.
Trade you this one car that I have.
Okay, honestly, I think I would trade my car for Hunter's new car. Because that was the car that I wanted when I first thought I was going to sell my 240. That was the car I was looking at. And now he has one. So I'm really jealous because I really like it. I would honestly consider trading my car in for one of those. With like cash on top maybe. Yeah, he's got connections, so he got it for a steal. But yeah, in the next video, you'll know what option that I'm gonna choose for the shit box. And you'll get to find out what car he bought. See ya.